With the 24th pick, the Dallas Cowboys select.
We have a treat tonight, guys. We have Walk the Mock tonight live. This is a special event hosted by the website, walkthemock.com. 31 GMs will be drafting live tonight. So this is going to be a good barometer as far as what, all these fans think of their teams and who they're going to draft. So it's serious. Cap mode, baby. Cap mode time in full effect for this 2-round special event. Walk the Mock will be GMing the Dallas Cowboys. So we'll see how the picks fall. This is gonna be a very fun one tonight. Shout out to everybody in the chat box for joining us for this special event, bros. Shout out to all you guys. All right. If you're watching this now live or on the replay, make sure you guys pound that like button. If you want more content like this, hit that button and we'll get it going. All right. So let's go ahead and get this thing going, man, because this thing's about to kick off. So as you can tell, we're in here. We're in it to win it. So 31 of the 32 teams. Actually, looks like all 32 are taken now. So let me see what we got. Looks like every team is ready. Looks like it is a full house. Looks like it is 32 teams now. So let's get it. Let's get it. All right. We got a minute or so before the draft actually starts. So we got a full house in effect here. 32 teams, 2 rounds, guys. So shout out to everybody here in the chat box. How are you guys feeling about what the Cowboys are doing in free agency? You guys are losing your minds? Is everybody good? Let's see what we got here in the room chat. Yeah, we got a full house. We got a full house. Pump for this. All right. Got a full house of GMs tonight, man. This is going to be real badass. I can't wait. We'll check in that chat room as we get through this. So Cowboys making a lot of news here with the pro days, obviously. Ole Miss, Sam Williams, edge rusher. Looking at him. They're looking at a lot of players. Okay, so here we go. The draft is started. The Jaguars are on the clock. So let's get it going. Let's get it going, guys. Let's see what these guys are going to take. Let's see what this fan thinks about their team. Giants have 2 picks. Eagles, where they're at 24. Aiden Hutchinson. All right. So those guys went Aiden Hutchinson with the first pick of this 32 GM mock draft. Interesting. So the fans there, Jags fans, are they really looking at Hutchinson? Are they looking more to bypass the offensive line? Be interesting. You know what I mean? Let's see what else we got here, guys. Yeah, so a pro day report too. So these guys are traveling all over the place. Kellen Moore out there scouting some of these guys as well. So they're all over the place, bro. All right. So the Detroit fans, they went with Kyle Hamilton there. All right. Walk the Mock. Grant. All right. Interesting. Here we go. Texans. Wow. man, he's really been shooting up the draft boards here lately. So, is that the talk of the town for Houston? Are they looking more at this types of players? So this is shaping up very interesting. Jets. Kayvon Thibodeau. Kayvon Thibodeau to the Jets. Okay, the Giants are on the clock. Giants are on the clock. Let's see if any of these offensive linemen fall to us. Wide receiver, possibly. I doubt any of the edge guys are going to make it to us. So we're probably looking at more like wide receiver or offensive line for our pick would be my guess, unless somebody's staring at us right in our face there. So we'll see. Let's see what the Giants do. Okay. Evan Neal. Interesting pick there. They do need O-line help, so that makes sense for those guys. Got a full house of GMs. What do the Panthers do? They didn't get involved in any of the big quarterback trades, the QB trade portal. Is that a new trend for the NFL? The QB transfer portal. Okay. So do they go quarterback here, or do they just roll with Sam Darnold again and mix in some Cam Newton? What are they going to do here? Very interesting. Panthers fan went with the quarterback, Malik Willis. Okay. He had a hell of a pro day, so maybe that's on their mind there. Okay. Giants back on the clock. 7th pick here. They went with Evan Neal with that first pick there. Like him at right tackle. I've been saying this all season. I don't like him at left tackle. So for our sake, start Evan Neal at left tackle. All right. So let's see what they're going to do here with that 2nd pick. Shout out to everybody in the chat box, man. Appreciate you guys for showing up for this special live event. Walk the Mock 32 GM drafting tonight, man. Okay. Giants. Got a new regime there in New York. It's a good pick there, man. Sauce Gardner, shutdown corner. Okay. Good little picks there. Good 2 picks there. Atlanta. Let's see what's going on in the chat room. Okay. All right. Atlanta's on the clock. They got rid of Matt Ryan. What are they going to do there? Quarterback. Could this be a quarterback? Garrett Wilson. Interesting. So Atlanta Falcons, they got rid of Matt Ryan. I didn't really see anything in the news today. Did they pick up a quarterback, or have they made any moves there? Because that's kind of screaming here in this draft for a quarterback. But these guys went with Garrett Wilson He's my number one receiver in my ranking. So good pick there. Really loading up. You know what I mean? Calvin Ridley got suspended for the year for the gambling or whatever. So Kyle Pitts, Garrett Wilson, good young weapons there. Oh, was it Mariota? Okay. Marcus Mariota. Derek Stingley. Seattle. Wow, they're rolling the dice there, huh, with their picks. Rolling the dice with Derek Stingley, number 9 pick, Seattle. I don't know, man. Here we go. Jets. Pick came in fast and furious. Fell a little bit in this draft. That's pretty interesting. Washington Commanders. Charles Cross. All right. We got him. All right. So who's falling to us? Let's look at the O-line. Who's falling to us? Penning is there. If you want to tackle, let's look at the guards. I think all of our guard options are still there. Hold on. Kenyon Green. Linderbaum is still there, guys. Zion is there. All right. Vikings. The pick is in, bro. The pick is in for the Vikings. Trent McDuffie. I could see them doing that. The Vikings seem to always be looking to bolster that secondary. It's a need, so that makes sense for them there. Texans back on the clock. Another pick here that they got in that Deshaun Watson trade. Picking again here at number 13. See what they're going to go with. Trevor Penning, bro. Not bad. Not bad. We're seeing Penning moving up boards here. Ravens pick is in. Johnson. Hey, Soup Trap, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I would say that they don't have a clue. I think every fan base, right, has like these conversations as far as like who they're targeting, who their favorites are. So that's why this 32 team GM mock draft is very interesting to me, because you are seeing some names go quite higher than what the Cowboys fans do when they're looking at their draft. But when everybody's drafting, it really makes it very interesting. So this is a lot of fun. I really like how this is shaping up for us. I mean, Jermaine Johnson went up. Penning, these guys, all their draft stock has gone up. Eagles on the clock, 2 back-to-back picks. Makes me want to puke my guts out. Let's see what these guys do. Kobe Dean. Interesting pick there for them. Okay. Our offensive linemen are falling to us. We might have a good selection here, and we're going to have to make a tough choice here, guys. Green, Linderbaum, Zion, they're still there, guys. Who do you guys like? Who do you guys prefer? Or do you want to go receiver? Chris Olave, still out there as well. I like him. Got a lot of receivers still on the board. Kobe Dean with the first pick. Second one. Here we go. Arnold and Beckby. See? I'm telling you guys, this is very interesting. So the Eagles fan base looking at these guys, that would be a wow moment for me because I don't follow the Eagles. I don't know what the hell they're into, who they're really targeting, but apparently these guys are looking at defense. Dean, Abedeki. I mean, I would never have thought Abedeki would be a first rounder, let alone at 16. But it's interesting. This is very interesting. This is a good case study, bros. So I like it. I myself, I don't know if I would take Arnold this high, but Eagles fans looks like they're high on these guys. You know what I mean? Chargers are on the clock. Let's see what these guys do. Okay. Chargers. Kenyon Green. Okay, interesting. First major guard is off the board, guys. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, Chargers fans, O-line. Saints, here comes the pick. Dude, this shit's badass. Pound that like button, guys. This is awesome. Oh, they're winning a lot, babe. Okay, so some of our targets, some of the targets I like are coming off the board. We got Linderbaum available, Zion. Okay. Who's available on edge? Anybody on edge? Karlaftis still there. That's interesting. I would consider Karlaftis if he fell there, and then turn around and probably take a guard possibly there in the second. So let's keep an eye on Karlaftis. I do have him ranked higher. These are my rankings, so I do have Karlaftis rated higher. So Eagles back on the clock. Let's see what they're going to do. Are they going to triple up on defense? Andrew Booth. Okay. So they did. They went defense. Rebuilding that defense. So that could be the conversation there with the Philly fans. I mean, 3 first-round picks. I mean, you can turn around that defense real quick if you make the right selections, obviously, as long as you don't draft any players that bust out. And, that does happen every year. We're 5 picks away, guys. Still got Linderbaum there. We still got Zion. Karlaftis still out there. Let's see. I would have thought Pittsburgh would want Malik Willis, but he went high, obviously. Do they go Corral here? See what these guys do. What's the Pittsburgh fan base want? Traylon Burks. Interesting. That's interesting. New England pick came in real quick. Let's see what these guys do. Jordan Davis. That just seems like that Jordan Davis just seems like a New England pick all the way. You know what I mean? They like those big run stuffer, big giant kind of defensive tackles. And it helps them. It helps the defense. I wish the Cowboys would change their ways when they look at defensive tackles. That's a good pick for New England. So New England fans, that's a no-brainer for them, looks like. So they went with Davis. We're 3 picks away, guys. So still got Linderbaum. We still got Zion. Loftus. There went Karlaftis. All right. Didn't quite make it to us, so scratch him off our list. Linderbaum or Zion? We're on the clock, guys. For me, I think the biggest need right now, if you were to play a game, is left guard. As much as I would want Linderbaum, I would probably take Zion right here. Or do you want to double dip? Do you want to take the center here, turn around and take a guard in the second? Let's see. What's everybody saying in the chat room? Let's make this pick here quick. Zion. Got a lot of Zions. Let's go ahead and go with Zion. Okay. Okay, interesting there. All right. We got our guy there. We got the left guard situated now, baby. Devontae White. I'm thinking the same thing as these guys, man. I think Devontae White could go in the first round. Bills fans really bolstering that defense, man. They're not playing around. That would be a good addition for them. On top of all their offseason acquisitions, Bills look like they're going all in this offseason. You know what I mean? That AFC, man, they're really, that's the juggernaut right now, man. AFC. Titans on the clock here. This is a 2-round mock draft, guys. So we got another pick here in the second round. So apparently Titans fans looking to upgrade their offensive line. They went with Linderbaum there. That makes sense. It's a need. Second round. Start giving me some second round candidates, guys, in the chat box. Who do you guys like for us in the chat box? I see Travis Jones. That would be an interesting one there. Second round. Like I said, you could double dip if you wanted. You could go wide receiver. You could go with one of these edge guys. It's kind of really wide open here. You know what I mean? We could go wide receiver too. We'll see who falls to us. Let me know who you guys like for a second round pick. Bernard Ryman. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I've been seeing that I've been seeing Ryman as a first rounder as well. So looks like they want to bolster that offensive line and give Brady some protection. Packers, the pick is in, bro. Drake London. I'm not a Drake London fan. Catches the ball, hits the ground. You're not sure if he's going to get up. But Drake London, I could see that's definitely a good fit for those guys. Just don't know if he's going to get up from that frozen tundra. You know what I'm saying? So you got the Chiefs back-to-back picks here with their trades here with Tyreek Hill. Wow. Yeah. And that's a red shirt there for David Ojabo. That's I don't know if I would take him there. That Achilles, you know what I mean? You're an edge rusher. You need that. I think that Achilles is like a 2-year full recovery. You know what I mean? So red shirt, probably play next year. I don't know if I quite like that pick there for them, but somebody's gonna take him. Somebody's gonna roll the dice there with him. So is that the talk of the town there for the Chiefs fans? Are they targeting defense? Elam? Yeah, I mean, it seems kind of high for Elam. Let me see who else is available for cornerbacks. So they like him. Apparently, the Chiefs fans are high on Kyer Elam. McCreary is available. Daxton Hill's still there. Gordon, Emerson. So you got a couple there. But your top flight guys, I don't know if I would have taken Kyer Elam. But apparently they like him. See what the Bengals do here, man. See? This is so interesting to me, man. We're seeing some names that you're not seeing in the normal, routines of mock drafts from a point of view of a Cowboys fan. So you see a pick like this, right? Like a Tariq Woolen. These fans, they're like us, right? You're in tune to what are you wanting? This one here is a prime example. Tariq Woolen, I would be like, whoa, where did that come from? You know what I mean? But every fan base has their favorites, has their targets. So this guy went with Tariq Woolen out of UTSA, first round. Interesting. Very interesting. There went George Pickens. Wow. I think Broadus mentioned that in one of the draft shows here recently that Pickens could be taken here at, with one of these picks at the end, whether it's Kansas City or one of these other teams. So George Pickens to the Detroit Lions here. Interesting. Let's see who's left here for wide receivers. Let's take a look and see how bad are we wiped out here. David Bell, Jahan Dotson still there. Tolbert, Mechie still there if you want to roll the dice. Justin Ross. Sky Moore. Really, I'm just not a big Sky Moore fan, bro. David Bell. Okay, let's see how else this fall goes. Jaguars. Devin Lloyd. Who would have thought he would have fell to the second round? The way this draft is shaping up is very intriguing to me. Detroit back on the clock. We're in the second round. Guys, if you're enjoying this case study with 32 fans picking who they like for their team, the picks have been interesting so far. You know what I mean? Pound that like button if you're having fun tonight, baby. This is super intriguing to me. Jets. Jahan Dotson. I think that would be a good fit for them. Give Zach Wilson another target, another weapon there. So there's a wide receiver off the board. Interesting. Okay. Picks are coming in. Texans. Kenny Pickett. I don't know about that one. They got Davis Mills. Scott. I don't know about that one, buddy. I think that's a miss for them. But, or maybe they're talking about that in Houston. I don't know. Juan Brisker, the safety. Okay. Second round, Brisker. Got 2 picks here for the Seahawks, second round. I believe one of those is for Russell Wilson. Chicago is on the clock. Let's see what the Chicago fans want to do for their second round pick. All right, let's take a look and see. Daxton Hill still available. David Bell. Christian Watson. All right. Interesting. What are you guys feeling for the second round pick, guys? Wide receiver, or do you want to look at defenders? Give me some names here in the chat box, guys. Well, let me just take a look and see who's here. Wide receivers. Let's take a look and see. Bell, Tolbert, Mechie, Deuce, Russ, Sky. Let me see here. Anybody available here in Edge? Let's take a look at Edge. Cam Thomas, Boye, Mafe, Ingabari, Majay Sanders, Malone. Linebacker. Let me see. Here we go. Seahawks. The pick is in. Second round. Sam Howell. Okay. So Seahawks fans, I think they kind of know what's up. You know, they need a quarterback there, right? So second round, Sam Howell. Hopefully they still have DK Metcalf, Lockett. I don't know if there's any word on those guys getting traded, but you know, linebacker. We got some good linebackers still available here, guys. Walker, Muma, Christian Harris, Chanel. Yeah. Anderson. We got the I mean, we got a pretty good amount of linebackers still on the board here. You want to look at nose tackles? Let's look at D-line. Mathis, Hall, Travis Jones, the Marvin Leal Cowboys setting up a 30 visit with the Marvin Leal. Line him up with Jamal Adams. That would be an awesome tandem. I like that pick for them. Rebuild that, that defense. Colts have built a very, very strong team there. Their GM has really turned that team around, man. They did a good job getting rid of Wentz. They brought in Matt Ryan. I think he's an upgrade, big time. Colts, man, they're going to be formidable. See what we got here, guys. Second round. All right. Colts fans like Sky Moore a lot, apparently, so they went with Sky Moore there. All right, so that's one of the targets there that some Cowboys fans like. So he is gone. Let's see what else we got here, guys. Our first round pick was Zion Johnson. So we're thinking about what do we want to do in the second round? Linebackers, wide receivers, getting a little thin there. Do you want to look at tight end, or do you want to hope to get one of these D linemen in the second round. We've got some safeties available still. Got Ridgeways available out there. Stuff that thing up. Got a couple players here still available. Got a good amount of players available here. Atlanta's on the clock. See what they're going to do. Perrion Winfrey. I don't know, man. He kind of runs hot and cold for me. I think you get him. Yeah, man, he's hot and cold. I mean, he had a really good Senior Bowl. I mean, if you get the Perrion Winfrey from the Senior Bowl, that's good. But if you get the one that doesn't show up, that's not good. I think he's an okay player. He's not one of my favorites though. Wide receiver, okay, yeah, Mechie. I like Mechie, man. Second round, roll the dice type of player. You know, recovering from that injury. But would they do it? They might. You know what I mean? Cowboys have always rolled the dice in the second round. That seems to be their MO. You know what I mean? Okay. Looks like they're taking it down to the very end here. Or did this guy step away? Where's the pick? What's going on with the Atlanta pick? My clock is stuck in there. Weird glitch. We're trying to get it figured out. Okay. Well, hopefully that doesn't. Looks like the guys are working on figuring out what the issue is there. Let's see here. While we're waiting on that, let's try to figure out what we want to do with our second round pick. All right. Let's take a look at remaining receivers. Bell. Bell ran a little slower than I would like. That's the only thing that concerns me. Jalen Tolbert is a good one there. Mechie. Romeo. Justin Ross. Would you want to look at? Let's take another peek at linebacker. Okay, let's take another look at linebacker. Yeah, Quay Walker's still there, man. If he makes it to us, that's going to be my pick. Muma's there. And Christian Harris is there. Chanel's there. I think I like the linebackers more than I do what's left from wide receiver. To be quite honest. Do you want to double dip? This is the other question. Do you want to throw in another guard or center guard? Parham would be a possibility. Offensive tackles. Kennard, I see Kennard more as a guard, but I mean he does kind of give you a little bit of that flex, right? So Max Mitchell, Tyler Smith. We already got Zion at the left guard, so if you were to draft one of these guys, you're looking at somebody as being, the guy to take over for, Tyron Smith at some point. And we know that Tyron will miss time. He's always going to miss time. So that could be a pick. Somewhere that you draft second round. He'll probably play this year. If he can beat out Ball. Here we go. fixed. Atlanta. Matt Corral. That makes sense. Obviously they got rid of their guy. They got Mariota. He can, be the understudy for Mariota. So I think that's an interesting pick there for them. Browns are on the clock. They got a buttload of picks. But they did have a buttload of picks that they gave up a bunch for Deshaun. So they have the second round pick here available. Let's see who they're going to take. They got Deshaun. They got Amari. What do they do here? They're drafting another. Maybe they go wide receiver here. Get another guy. Maybe tight end. Let's see what they do. Maybe they go O-line. Okay. Marvin Leal, Cowboys bringing him in for a 30 visit along with Kenyon Green. So those two boys from A&M getting a closer look for the Cowboys. Browns took him there. I think second round is where you would probably take a player like DeMarvin Leal. So the second round for him, I think makes sense. If Cowboys were to draft him, he's going to be another one of these Golston type of guys. Who can play on the edge, can play on the inside. They may even look at him as more of a defensive tackle, but I mean, he can play both positions. So I could see why they have interest there in him. You know what I mean? Ravens on the clock. See what they do. Pick is in. Kyler Gordon. Defense. Ravens are always taking defense. So adding more weapons there in their secondary. Okay. Vikings are on the clock. Still a couple of picks away here. We're about 11 picks away. All right, he's gone. Washington Commodes. The pick is in. Daxton Hill. That's a good pick there. Let's see. Mechie's tempting, but let me see. Hold on. Let's look at this D line still. Travis Jones is still out there too, guys. Cowboys, they like him. They actually worked him out on that pro day. Travis Jones. So there's interest there for him. Ridgeway's another guy that they like. Linebacker. Quay Walker's still there, though. Who do you guys like, man? Bears pick is in. All right, Saints are on the clock. Okay. See what these guys do. Walker's still there. Muma is there. Travis Jones is there. Christian Harris is there. I really like that guy, man. Christian Harris, outstanding combine. Solid linebacker. Chanel, old school linebacker. Real gritty guy. We did re-sign LVE for a 1-year deal. But I don't know if that would necessarily stop you from drafting a linebacker. Let's see what they got here. Saints. Okay. Interesting pick here by the Saints fans. Let's see Kansas City fans. They're on the clock here. Let's see who they go with. The pick is in real quick. Who do they like? They like Tom Mechie. I could see these guys doing that crap too. Oh man, that's a good little pick for them. All right, we're getting closer to our pick. We're about 6 picks away. Our first round pick was Zion Johnson. Let's see who we're going to go with here in the second round, guys. Who you guys feeling? Linebacker, D-line, wide receivers kind of got wiped out. So I don't think I'm feeling that here in the second round myself. So D-line looks good for me. Linebacker possibly. Would you take a tight end in the second round? Eagles. Cole Strange. That's a guy that could play center. This pick came in real quick. Pittsburgh. Let's see. Travis Jones off the board. Okay, so he's gone, guys. So that scratches one off the list. Is Quay Walker going to make it to us? Let's see. This is getting very interesting. We're getting closer to our pick. We're 4 picks away. We got Quay Walker still on the board. We got Fedarian Mathis on the board. A lot of good linebackers here. Well, let's see. First one off the board. Yep. Probably the one that's most pro ready. It's a good pick for them, man. They're with Christian Harris. They like these Alabama guys. So Patriots, nice little draft so far. They went with Jordan Davis, and then I got Christian Harris. Here we go. We're on the clock, guys. We got Quay Walker staring right us in the face. I think you got to go with that pick right there, a linebacker for myself. Does anybody else want to look at anybody else? Anybody thinking about anything else? Quay. Let's see what else we got here. I don't think they're interested in Sanders. They didn't even look at him. Let's see. Quay. Yeah, Walker's long gone, Jordan. He went way high in the first round. Quay. Okay. That looks like the pick, guys. Damn, I like that pick. If the Cowboys come out of this draft like this, getting your offensive line in the first round, and a guy like a Quay Walker, Georgia defense can come in here and contribute right off the bat, man. I'm loving that. Think about it. Micah Parsons, Jabril the Steel Cox, LVE, Quay Walker. I mean, that rotation would just be monstrous. It really would. And Quay Walker can get to the quarterback. He's got the long arms. Fantastic pro day. Cowboys have high interest in these guys. They were at the pro day there, full house at Georgia. So nice pickup there. Bills. The big boy. The behemoth offensive tackle. It's interesting, man. Look at these picks. These are all selected by fans. You know what they're hearing on the street. You know, their targets. These are the targets of the fans, right? Of all 32 teams. So this is just very interesting to me how the picks have fallen. You know what I mean? Brees Hall, first running back off the board to Atlanta. I like that pick for them. I mean that they could rebuild that thing there in Atlanta. You know, they make the right picks. I like what their guy has done. You know, they got Corral. Who was their first round pick? I like what they did too. They got Garrett Wilson in the first. Yeah, that would be a good haul for Atlanta. Packers. Carry Winfrey. The Green Bay Fudge Packers. Let's see. Take a look at the rest of the picks here. Tyler Smith. Sky Moore went to the Colts there. Sam Howell. So they're thinking quarterback there in Seattle. That makes sense. That would be a good pick for them, man. Did Fournette re-sign with Tampa Bay? Even if he did, I think that's a really good pick for them. You know, give him another weapon there for Brady. Kenneth Walker, that's a nice pick there. Interesting what the fans are thinking for their picks. Trey McBride, second round. Travis Jones to Pittsburgh. I mean, that feels like a Pittsburgh pick as well. Mechie to the Chiefs. That's an interesting one. Yeah, man. Brisker. The Pickett one, I think, is the one that seemed really weird to me, though. I think they screwed that one up myself. But the rest of these picks have been very intriguing to me. Martin Emerson. I've heard some good things about Martin Emerson. I like what I saw from him. I don't know if he'll be on the Cowboys board, but he's a good cornerback. Second round cornerback. Chiefs, Bengals, and Denver to close it out. I like it. I like it very much. I hope we can do another one of these, maybe past the second round with a full packed house of fans, because you know it's like a case study. You know what I mean? I like McCreary, man. I think he's a good cornerback. I don't think he's gonna be even on the Cowboys board because of the arms. But man, he can play. Bengals on the clock. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight here in live stream here for this live event special. 32 GMs, 32 fans for the NFL making these picks, giving you an inside look as far as what these other fan bases are really targeting and who they're liking. I think is really cool, man. Jalen Petrie, Bengals. Yeah, that makes sense for him. Second round. I've seen him second and third round. Broncos pick here. Chad Muma. That feels like a Broncos pick too, doesn't it? That Chad Muma up there in the Mile High Stadium, making tackles left and right. That seems like a like a Denver pick. So that's it for the 2-round mock draft. We'll scroll through these picks here and just look at what the fans what they're liking. We got Quay Walker in the second. Tyler Smith in the second round. I think that's interesting. Sky Moore to them. I think that's interesting. Sam Howell. Christian Watson. Drake Jackson. Jahan Dotson. The Ritter to Detroit. I thought that's an interesting pick there. But apparently, they probably want to look at getting better from Jared Goff. So that's interesting. And you get George Pickens at the end of the first. Bengals. They like this kid here, Tariq Woolen. I haven't even watched him yet, so I can't comment on Tariq Woolen, but apparently the fan base is high on him. Chiefs fan base high on Kyrie Elam. Are they talking David Jobo? They kind of have that flexibility because that they're so stacked. They could do a move like that, right? With the Jobo, redshirt him. Linderbaum, Devontae Wyatt in the first round. We got Zion. George Karlaftis almost made it to us. I think that would be interesting, if he would have made it there, or even if he was falling right here. Would the Cowboys consider giving like a third rounder or a fourth to move up to grab him? You know what I mean? Stuff like this is just kind of interesting to me. Jordan Davis, Traylon Burks, Pittsburgh fans, apparently they're high on him. Chris Olave, Kenyon Green, And I kind of see it going this way too for the Cowboys. Like, I feel that the Kenyon Green might not make it to us. You know what I mean? So, and I do think that two guards are gonna get taken in this first round. So Kenyon went off. These picks are interesting here. Dean went to 15. Jermaine Johnson to the Ravens. Penning, that's an interesting pick. Cross, Stingley. It didn't fall that much. Garrett Wilson was the first receiver taken in this one. Ahmad Gardner. Giants fans apparently are high on him. High on Evan Neal. Panther fans, they like Malik Willis a lot apparently. Trayvon Walker, number 3. That's, you're starting to see him really move up. So interesting mock draft, guys. We got it. We got Zion. We got Quay. A good 2-round mock draft. We saw some positions get wiped out. So, I feel like this is kind of close. Maybe this is how the draft might fall, right? Like, you see player names that you're not too familiar with go up. You see players kind of fall a little bit. All in all, very fun, guys. So appreciate you guys joining us tonight for this special event here hosted by Walk the Mock, 32 GMs from the NFL fan base. The next one that they put out there, I'll try to jump on it and reserve the Cowboy spot. So keep an eye out more of these. And guys, make sure you guys pound that like button for me. I really do appreciate you guys for joining me tonight. Can't do this without you. It's been a really fun draft season so far. Cowboys are doing some interesting visits here for the pro days and 30 visits. I'll have a video coming out here soon to elaborate more on some of these players that we need to be more familiar with. All right, guys. So that's it for tonight. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. I'll catch you guys for the next one, guys. Peace out.